What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. And today we are going over the Pittsburgh Steelers brand new draft picks as the 2026 NFL draft is officially behind us. And we got to go over these picks. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 11,000 subs. And without further ado, let's get into it. The first round pick we have is Max Ahinacher. We've talked about the Makai Lemon thing. Hopefully, the NFL will figure out what's the precautions with that. A lot of mess going on. I like the pick. If I would give the pick a grade, I would give the pick a B- because not because Max Ahinacher isn't good. It's just that one, he's little inexperienced, great athlete, great footwork, but more importantly, with Ahinacher, I truly believe we could have got him at pick 25, 26, 27. We could have took somebody and then traded back into the first round to grab him, in my opinion. But I'm perfectly fine with the pick. We got another tackle just in case if Broderick's not ready to go. So I am one of the people I believe trenches first, everything second. So I'm not hating. I'll give it a B. Round 2, we got wide receiver Jeremy Bernard out of Alabama. I'm A-okay with this pick. If I had to give this pick a grade, I'll give it a B+. In my opinion, I kind of came down to would I rather prefer Jeremy Bernard or Denzel Boston. I would have picked Denzel Boston. And honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I'm kind of pissed. The Cleveland Browns damn near pretty much got all the players that I mock the Steelers. They took them all, which is weird as hell. But Jeremy Bernard is going to show up for us. I think he's really good. I kind of like the fact that he doesn't excel at one thing more than most, but he does everything good. And there's nothing wrong with just being a really good, technically savvy football player. And I think a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers or Will Howard is going to like that. Whether it's Will Howard, Aaron Rodgers, or our pick 76 in the third round, QB Drew Aller out of Penn State. Now, Drew Aller, if you ask me what I would rate this pick or grade it, this pick is a C-. I'm going to tell you why it's C-. No disrespect to Drew Aller, because clearly, if you guys have seen any of my mock drafts in the past, I've mocked Drew Aller to the Steelers a lot. Basically, because he was the biggest quarterback that there was. 6'5", crazy arm talent. He just seemed like a Mike McCarthy type of quarterback. At pick 76 is wild. I'm sorry. The way this draft is going, I mean, hell, Garrett Nussmeier he might go unpicked for the day. So for me, I'm looking at this and I'm kind of we probably could have got him at pick 121. So this is all right. But we needed a quarterback, so I'm not tripping too much because Carson Beck went at the top of the third round, and even Carson Beck at the top of the third round was kind of crazy to me. So I'm not gonna hate on it too hard, but that's why I'm gonna give it a C-. It's cool, I guess so. Okay, because this board had a lot of players that I didn't see going this early, and there's players who I really like who went later than I thought they would. So I'll give it a C- to be fair. Let's see what Drew Aller does in his QB room with Will Howard, and please pray to God Aaron Rodgers comes back. If not, we're just gonna see what the hell happens in 2026 with Will Howard and Drew Aller. So, all right, pick 85. We got cornerback Daylen Everette, really good player. I really like his tackling skills. He's very aggressive, and I appreciate that. There's one thing I want Daylen Everette to work on more than anything. If the ball's thrown to you, catch the damn ball. That's it. There's the thing Pittsburgh Steelers cornerbacks are notorious for, especially last season. They dropped so many goddamn picks last year. Just catch the ball, please. For the love of everything, just catch the ball. That's it. Just catch the ball. If they throw it to you, catch it, run it back for a touchdown. I promise you, if you can catch the ball when it's thrown to you, catch the easy plays, you will be on the field. That's truly how I feel. And I do think Daylen Everette has a shot to grow and learn, and maybe in year 2 or year 3 of his career, of his tandem, maybe he can grow into a starter. This is more of a pick for upside, and I'm really excited to see what Daylen Everette can bring to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Round 3, my favorite pick of the draft, 96 guard Jennings Dunker. This pick is amazing. This is the only A+ grade I'm giving out today. This pick is elite. My boy is a killer. I love Jennings Dunker. Like the mullet, his run blocking physicalness. Oh, hell yes. I think he makes an immediate, immense impact, and he fits what a Pittsburgh Steeler is. And more importantly, his type of play fits the rough, rugged running style of all 3 of our running backs in Rico Dowdle, Jaylen Warren, and Caleb Johnson, who went to Iowa with Jennings Dunker. I think this pick is going to be the best pick we have. Even though I like Ahinochor, I think having Jennings Dunker in there too with Zach Frazier and then Mason McCormick and Fautanu and Ahinochor, I think the Steelers are loading up on that offensive line, and these trenches are about to get as dirty as Philly. All right, round 4, pick 121. The Steelers went with wide receiver Caden Wedgen out of Iowa. Again, another player kind of like Drew Aller. C- pick. Maybe for me, just because it was the board that I was working with. I saw him coming off in the 7th round. I did not see him coming off in the 4th round. I'm kind of like, damn, this is a little early, don't we think? Like, goddamn. Like, we couldn't even get him in the 6th round, though? Okay, cool. I'm with it. He's a special teamer who's probably going to end up being our punt and kick returner. His speed is absolutely crazy, especially with these new kickoff rules. I think he can help us tremendously, and like I really want to see him run one back for us, because those special team plays can really like flip the game. And I'm really excited to see where he goes, because I feel like the next 4 picks that we have are all special teamers, and this is like the first year we don't have my boy Danny Smith. So I'm wondering what this Steelers special team group is gonna look like over here. I'm very interested. All right, next pick, we had picked 169. We had drafted tight end Riley Nowakowski. I believe he's from Indiana. Nice blocker. He's a perfect mix between what we need between Darnell and Pat. Kind of plays like Hunter Hayward in a sense. I think he's going to be really good and fill a lot of different holes for us, especially in 12 personnel. There's a lot of tight ends that have gone off the board in this draft. And I think the reason because of is the NFL's shift to all 12 personnel. Where it's like, what you saw the Steelers doing with this whole 6 offensive lineman type of formations and how we were just dominating people with it, I think you're going to see more and more of the league starting to do that. And I think it's only going to make things more dangerous for a lot of different teams. So with that being said, I think he's going to help us tremendously. I would give this pick a B. I don't think it's crazy, but I think it's a good pick. There's no way in hell I would have not went Kyle Lewis, but I'm not mad at this pick at all. I don't see there's no disrespect with this pick at all. I think they picked the Steelers had a type in this draft is what I'll definitely say. Pick 6, round 6, pick 210, Steelers select defensive tackle Gabe Rubio. He wasn't even on my radar. I didn't know he was on my board. I'm not too familiar with bro. So I'm not going to grade him because I got to do my homework if I'm going to be completely honest. I know nothing about bro. I've seen a couple highlights of him online where he's like bull rushing people. So I'm hoping he can be a nose tackle for us and help motivate Keanu Benton, who I love, but be getting kind of cooked in the run game sometimes, and it bothers me. So I'm hoping he can be a player for us. I don't really know his stuff like that, so I really got to do some homework. I'll get back to you on Gabe Rubio, so shout out to him. Round 7, we took a safety, Robert Spears Jennings. I've been hearing great things about him. He's another safety that I really wasn't too familiar with his game. I hear a lot of he's going to be a special teams ace for us, which we need though, especially trying to replace an all-pro bowler like Miles Killebrew, who was for the Steelers for a very long time. I'm very interested to see what we do with him, and I got to do a little bit more homework on them. Round 7, running back, fullback, Eli Heidenreich. Oh, hell yes, this pick is an A. I love this pick, and he's a Pittsburgh native. I think he's going to be I think he has one of the real shots to make this team. Importantly, I just think his flexibility is going to be ridiculous. I think this dude is so talented. I think he could truly be, Eli Heidenreich, in my humble opinion, could really be our Juice Check for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I love Juice Check on the 49ers, and I think this guy could fit that role so well for us. This draft has a bunch of just grab your lunchbox and go to work and get busy kind of guys. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what these players come and do. So with that being said, if I had to grade the Pittsburgh Steelers 2026 draft, I give it a B-. I don't think it's bad. There's a lot of players I would have took differently, especially in different spots, but it's not a bad draft. I don't think it's trash at all. It's a physical bunch, and I still, even with this group of players that we just added, I still would not be surprised if the Steelers still went into free agency and added more players. I like Jeremy Bernard. Would I take Stephon Diggs? You're damn right I would. You're damn right. Wouldn't think twice. Would I take Tyreek Hill? You're damn right I would. I wouldn't think twice. These are just examples. There are still other players out there who are really good and really talented. I wouldn't be surprised if the Steelers are still looking for another nose tackle out there to help. Because like I said, the trenches are the trenches, and whatever makes the trenches better is what I'm into. So that is my grade of the Pittsburgh Steelers 2026 draft. I give it a B-. What do you give the Pittsburgh Steelers 2026 draft? But until next time, it has been your boy D. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And until forever finds you, peace.